evening. Well, I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. The Francis face with some bandit eyes, till suddenly, to my surprise, the bees were buzzing like 1,000 bears. They barely believed my bright blonde hair. I told them I loved them, and they told me they knew. I told them I hate them, they told me to do the Monster Mash. People of the world, friends and relatives, I know what you're all thinking. Yes, I'm incredibly embarrassed. Here's where you're mixed up. Where is it written in the rule book that cringy is bad? If you get in the mindset that cringe is good, then the world opens up before you like an oyster opening up and exposing all of its goopy, gross, I don't even want to think about it. Oysters, clams, mussels, they're all terrible. The ocean, guys, the ocean in general, disgusting. Talk about scary. The ocean is a horrifying place, and I think we should ban it. All right. Guys, speaking of disgustingly horrible, broom rides are only 5 cents. Seems very cheap. Sounds sketchy to me, honestly. I wouldn't do it if I were you. The Monster Mash by Boris. Shoot, darn it. The Crypt Kickers. I don't know who did this song. Guys, standard tuning, no capo, no bar chords. You play a G chord for me. With your middle finger, play 3 on the top string. Pointer finger, 2, second string from the top. Ring finger and pinky, play 3 on the bottom 2 strings. It's classic G chord. If you're a beginner and you're like, I don't understand what guitar is, this is perfect. You play this G chord, and here's what you're gonna strum. You're gonna strum down, down, up, down. 5, 6, here we go. Down, down, up, down. One more time, go. Down, down, up, down. That's the strumming pattern for the entire song. Do that 2 times on the G. Let's do it right now, dos times. That's Spanish for 2. I'm surprised you didn't know that. 5, 6, happy Halloween. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, we're doing incredibly well. I can't even keep my pizza hot with how well we're doing. I don't know. I'm trying not to eat any Halloween candy this year, but I'm going to a little Halloween party, and they're gonna have peanut butter Snickers, and I'm not gonna be able to. After you do the strumming pattern twice on the G, you're gonna switch to an E minor. You just lift up all your fingers. The E minor is top string open, 2nd fret, 2nd string from the top, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top, and then open, open, open. Do the exact same strumming 2 times in a row. Down, down, up, shim, pow, pinky, 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 pow. Guys, let's practice going from the G to the E minor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, ka-bow, ka-bow, bow, ka-bow, ka-bow. E minor. Why'd you have to do it so fast? Let's do it one more time, a little slower. 1, 2, a little slower. Working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. Great work. 2 more chords. Can you handle it? All of these are obviously Halloween decorations, except for this one. This weird zombie ghoul child, is an all year. Shoot, darn it, I forgot to light the candles. Well, I was baking in the barn, I could barely breathe. I told my friends that I had to sneeze. After the E minor, you go to a C chord. What was I saying? This one is a year-round decoration. We always have the ghoul up 100% of the time. C chord. C chord is the hardest one. And no, I didn't say Igor. I said C chord. People of the world, friends and relatives, 1st fret, 2nd string from the bottom with your pointer finger. Middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top. Ring finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string from the top. Did I say any of those notes right? Look at it. Guys, it would be a fantastic, a horrifying, spooktacular experience if you would have your thumb come up over the top and just touch the top string and mute it. This is the C chord. Look, I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million more. don't go like this, where your fingers are coming straight up to the notes, and there's all these like gaps between your fingers. You want to be angled like that for the C chord. Same exact strumming, Igor. Down, down, up, down. Then we switch to a D. You abandon ship of the C chord completely. Abandon ghost ship. Did you guys see that movie Ghost Ship from like 2002? Very boring. The whole entire persons on the ship got cut in half by a cable. You put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the bottom string. Put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. Put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. Your thumb comes up over the top and it plays. Remember, I said cringe does not necessarily mean bad. Mute the top string with your thumb. This is the world famous D chord. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. I'll tell you what, we're gonna practice it the easy way once, and then we'll practice it the normal way once. The easy way is like this. You're just gonna strum the G chord once, and then we're gonna count to 8. Then E chord once, E minor, and count to 8. Then C once, count to 8. D once, count to 8. So you have plenty of time to get to each chord. 1, 2, and it smells like smoke in here. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now we're gonna do it with the actual strumming. Are you ready? 1, 2. I was playing the G when I start to cry. The E minor chord makes me cry. The C chord really makes me weep. The D makes me want to cry. Guys, that is the verse to the song Monster Mash by somebody. Boris, Pickett? Or is that like an actual musician? No, sorry. Look, whoever composed Monster Mash, you're an actual musician. Kind of, probably. I don't know. Crypt Kickers. We've been over this. I don't know who wrote it. Good job. Perfect tutorial. Okay, here's a little thing, an interesting factoid of history though. Are you guys aware of the magic changes? The magic changes in the 50s. And maybe the 60s. This song was written in the 60s. I want to say 1964. There was a set of chord changes in this song, G, E minor, C, D, but in like music chord function theory terms, it's the 1 chord, the 6 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord. So 1, 6, 4, 5. Those chords were in like a bajillion hit songs. So they called them the magic changes because they just magically made a hit. So this song is based on the magic changes, which is appropriate because witches, magic, spells, haunted, horror. It makes perfect sense. Also, what I just said, I think one person told me that once and I assumed it was true. So I would definitely check with ChatGPT or Wikipedia to make sure that's right. This witch is scarier than that witch. That's like a fairy witch. This is like a legit witch. Go. Time to learn the chorus of the song. The chorus, you'll know you made it to the chorus because it's when they start singing, they did the mash. They did the monster mash. Guys, and here's the thing about the chorus. Literally exactly the same as the verse. Nothing changes. Then we get to the second verse. Exactly the same as the first verse. Nothing changes. Then we get to the second chorus. Exactly the same as the first chorus. Nothing changes. Then we get to the bridge. The bridge, the chords are very easy. You just go C, C, and then D, D, and then C, C, and then D, stop. So it's C, D, C, and then stop after one strum of the D. But here's what I have to say about the bridge. Mr. Boris, whatever his name is, it's disrespectful. Stuart, come on, figure out who wrote the song. He just seriously wrote the song. It's a classic. You deserve him the respect of knowing his name. Okay, I just read the Wikipedia article, and guys, his name is Boris Pickett. So I was pretty much right. This guy's career was pretty spectacular. So he did the Monster Mash. He also wrote a Star Trek parody called Star Drek. But then the big piece de triomphe is that he wrote a song called Monster Rap. That one somehow did not turn into a classic, but I'm going to have to check that out after the show. People of the world, friends and relatives, the bridge to the song. Listen to the words to the bridge to the song. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guest list included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The bros and vow. There's like a mic drop moment where he says Dracula and his son. Okay, the zombies were having fun. That gives us no information. Like, what? Okay, great. You could say I was having fun. Frankenstein was having fun. The sea creature was having fun. It doesn't even matter. The party had just begun. Great. You chose that because it rhymed with fun. Amazing. Perfect. And then, okay, but that's whatever. Those are just two throwaway lines. But then the guest list included Wolfman, Dracula, and then music stops, and his son. Nobody cares about Dracula's son. Yeah, there's probably a movie called The Son of Dracula. Who cares? Also, we all know that Dracula's son is Alucard, and Alucard has much more important things to do than attend a Monster Mash. What I'm trying to say is, the bridge to this song was phoned in big time. And there's only 3 people on the guest list. Yes, it said included. It didn't say exclusively included. Uncle Stuart, get your facts right when you're talking about the Monster Mash. You can bash all the monsters you want. I don't even care. I can crash the party. I am going to crash the party. I'm going to go crash the Monster Bash. Then you play the verse again, then the chorus again, then the verse again, then the chorus again, then the song is over. Happy Halloween.